In 3, 2, 1. Sorry, I just wanted the awkward silence. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Dweeb Queens cast, episode 3. I'm Tone, and with me, as always, is
Andy.
PJ.
And
Here.
we are your Dweeb Queens. Let's get into it. How is everyone doing?
Doing great.
I'm sick, but pretty good.
Oh man, you're so sick, dude. That's sick.
You're always sick to me.
Yeah, same. You're right.
Hey.
So, how was everyone's day? How was everyone's week? We had a slight delay. How was everyone's whole week?
Disneyland was fun. I did a cool Star Wars VR thing when I was in Anaheim. I might talk about that later because it was fucking sick.
Just like you.
And then working.
Oh,
Is that why
bad.
you got sick? Is because you went to Disneyland with all like the gross people?
Yeah. Too many humans.
Gotta sanitize my brother.
The white shirt has it all right, man.
Yeah. What about you,
Too many
PJ?
people.
How was your week?
Fucking busy. Just school's giving me AIDS.
Sorry for your
So,
loss.
It's fucking terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you.
there.
I've been also stuck with homework and everything else. Literally, it's just been doing homework, cleaning my house, and playing Spider-Man. That's it. That's all I've.
Oh
that's all
wow,
I've
you
been
get to
doing.
play video games.
Yeah.
That must be nice.
Yeah, but I have to stay up till 3 in the morning.
That must be nice.
Well, I stay up till 3 in the morning, then I wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning to go to work.
Yeah, I
So,
still go to
I'm just a
bed
dumbass.
at like 2. So fuck you.
Okay.
I take
Cool.
naps though, so it's kind of okay.
Yeah.
It's worth it, dude. That's a good segue
True.
for.
Naps.
Yeah. But
All right,
speaking
let's
on
talk about
Spider-Man,
naps. This is the naps
this is the
podcast.
Naps podcast. So how does everyone take a nap? Personally, I don't like taking naps.
I don't either.
I like to eat a bunch of food and pass out. Wish I never wake up.
Pop a couple of pills and let's just see what happens, boys.
Pop a couple of antacids to help the food digest.
Who needs gambling when you can fucking bet on your life like that? You
Here we
know.
go.
When I wake up, I don't know.
This is the best solution.
All right. So speaking of Spider-Man PS4, Andy, how do you like Spider-Man PS4? I want to know your thoughts. You've been playing a lot,
So-
just like me.
Wait, did it
Fucking-
release?
Yes, it released on
It
September
released.
7th.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
There we go. How do you like it so far, Andy?
It's a fucking shitty Batman Arkham ripoff.
That's what I was gonna
And
say.
the graphics are terrible.
Mhm.
The puddles aren't big enough.
Just like this.
They don't look wet enough.
Fuck. I missed. We're playing Rocket League, by the way.
There might be random outbursts here.
No, it's fucking great. I love it. I finished the story already.
Already?
Yeah.
Wow.
Did-
Holy shit.
Did Uncle Ben make it out?
I saved the
Gonzo.
side stuff for
Is,
after.
Uncle Ben Gonzo or not?
He is.
Is he garbanzo beans? Is he fucking
He's not there. May he rest in peace.
damn?
But
They don't
So
really
is-
talk about it.
Is the aunt a hottie or is she the
Oh,
Yeah,
ugly
dude.
old one?
Marissa Tomei.
Is it really?
confirmed. I'll throw up a picture
Like model kind of towards
right
her?
here.
Better post that for the podcast, boys.
I will. I'm putting it in.
I'll let PJ see.
Yeah.
Gotta
Posting
me
this
see.
to her for me
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna
busy.
find it right now.
So it is the hottie though. What we're saying.
Yes.
Nice. So is Uncle Ben still an old piece of shit, or is he like,
An old dead piece of shit.
or is he like,
You can see his grave. That's about it.
Oh,
That's
so
all
you
you
never
get from
see him,
Uncle
huh?
Ben.
No. You see
Sure.
you see weird stock photos of him.
okay, so is he
Yeah.
old or
With
is
like
he
real people,
I-
which is
that's-
kind of weird.
I don't.
he like
the,
the Hugh Hefner?
ugh, it's so odd.
of the Spider-Man universe? He's just like somehow gets this hot old babe who's a crisp 35.
You know,
He's
man.
still 70 years
How
old.
old is Marissa Tomei?
She's like 45, I think.
no, she's
45?
50. No, she's 50.
Is she really?
Yeah, she's
That's
50.
a great looking.
Wow, that's
50.
fantastic.
She's 53.
Wow.
Damn.
She's
Does
looking
not look it.
great.
See, everyone talks about Jennifer Lopez. Nobody talks about Marissa Tomei. Like, what the fuck? She looks infinitely
Much.
better.
I 100% agree. She's very good in a movie called The
That's
Wrestler.
what
She's
not
white,
having
really, though.
kids will do for you.
That's what not having kids.
Wait, Marissa Tomei doesn't have kids?
Nope.
Nope.
So that's why she can.
That's
like,
how she's got that rockin' body still.
She dated the Shocker in Spider-Man: Homecoming, or used to.
The white one or the black one?
The white one.
Oh.
Yeah.
The
Did you ever watch
upgrade guy.
Spider-Man: Homecoming?
I did.
You know the guy that Vulture killed, spoilers, in the very beginning, and then the new guy from Fargo took over as a Shocker?
I'm still confused who Shocker is.
He was the guy that had that electric gauntlet on and punched Spider-Man and knocked him through a bus.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, before that guy took it, it was that white guy that was shooting it up in the park or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
With
Yeah, they
Donald
used
Glover
to date.
there.
With Donald Glover there.
Good for him.
Yeah.
I watched Upgrade finally. It was very, very good.
Thank you.
Upgrade.
I agree. It didn't, I don't know if it did well. I think it did all right, but I really enjoyed
I'm
that
sure it
movie.
was a low budget, so it probably didn't need too much to
True.
I feel like we're
be
going on
considered
a
a
huge
success.
True.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. So yeah, Spider-Man PS4.
Sorry.
Thank you, PJ, for bringing it back on track. I probably would have went on for like another 30 minutes. Super fucking fun. I haven't gone through the main. Well, I've gone through the main story, not the whole thing. I'm kind of not super far into it, but in the middle of it. I've been doing all the side quests and doing like collecting everything and unlocking everything.
Is it like Arkham or is it like GTA?
In a world where you feel like Spider-Man, feeling like Spider-Man feels like
Oh,
Spider-Man.
God, stop.
Spider-Man,
Is it
Spider-Man.
IGN review or some shit?
Yes, it's a IGN review. Yeah, it's super fluid, web fluid. Put the applause
just
in.
the traversal is so amazing.
Yeah, it's probably the best Spider-Man game. It's gonna be. People say Spider-Man 2 is the best one still, and I'm like, I don't know how it's the best of its time, but not anymore.
It's not now.
But it has to be. You have to like compare it like inflation. You know what I mean?
Right.
You have to
Games
like
overall
calculate
have just
for-
gotten better.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
True.
like our expectations are way higher as well, but the games produced are way better as well.
Yeah.
Right.
So you know what I mean? So how does it compare if we think about it that way? You know?
Yeah.
That was a Treyarch game, by the way.
Yeah, it
Spider-Man
was.
2? That's weird.
I remember. I think literally the best thing about those games, I went back and watched Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, the voice acting in every cutscene. And I loved how they got every single actor to voice their video game counterparts, and they sounded terrible.
God,
They
really?
were
It was so
bored.
It was just like, Mary Jane is out here doing this stuff, and I'm over here being
All
Spider-Man.
phoned it in completely.
And
Probably
James
true.
Franco as
They were
the
probably in
Harry.
bed.
So James Franco as Harry was just
annoying.
like, "Come on, Pete, we have to go save her." Like in the most like
Monotone.
life or death situation, he's just like, "Come on, Pete, we have to go." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" They probably got paid
fucking
millions
Alfred
of dollars
Molina
for that.
to do that shit.
Oh,
God.
goodness.
Alfred Molina and Willem Dafoe both reprised their roles.
Jeez.
That sucks.
But yeah.
I mean, they had the actors, and they're just like, not giving a shit.
They did not care.
But-
Or did they just like got caught in a loophole of like a contract? They're like, fuck, dude, I forgot I had to do this shit. So now they're just
Maybe.
like hating themselves. Fuck, I forgot signing up for the movie. I had to do this fucking voice acting for the game. Fuck my life. These fucking nerds.
They probably got paid decently.
Think so?
I would imagine. Even if it was like $100,000 to do some shitty VO you don't have to like try for, I would
Mhm.
1,000,000% be down for that.
Oh shit, 1,000,000%? How does that
Million, that's
equate
a lot.
into other percentages? Sorry, just whatever.
Dude, it's so amazing
Anyways.
though to look at the graphics compared from this one to Amazing Spider-Man 2 that came out like 2 years ago or 3 years ago,
Oh, it's so bad.
or maybe 4 years ago now. Shit, it's so fucking bad. The new Spider-Man graphics don't even compare to Amazing Spider-Man 2. Come on, let's go back. The hell with these weird real life facial features. Give me back to some of that blockiness. Come on. No, but Spider-Man PS4, super fun. I fucking love it. I can't stop playing it. I've been trying to do every collectible. I'm probably going to platinum that game, and I don't ever like the platinum games, but this might be the only one because it's easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be an easy one. It's already up to like 2% completion
wow.
in like a week.
That doesn't surprise me.
So it's very easy apparently.
Yeah. So the game, I will give it a 2 out of 10 because there's not enough pizza time missions, and that's a bummer.
Mm-hmm.
Where are my throwbacks?
And puddles.
On those fucking puddles. They over here with their libtard propaganda shit of taking out my puddle. Puddlegate 2018. This game sucks. It's the worst.
Isn't this the... We're living in an era where every white character should actually be black.
Yeah.
So
And
why
gay.
is he not black? Exactly.
And
or
transgender.
female. Or female. So...
That's too heteronormative of you. They need to be
so.
transgender.
Oh, fuck, you're right. That's right.
Okay. But then, next topic is... This is going to throw you for a loop. Henry Cavill.
Sexy.
Mm-hmm.
That's...
He is gorgeous.
He's
still have
fucking
not
handsome.
jawline in all of Hollywood, I would have to say.
Yeah. I'm glad he got cast in The Witcher series on Netflix. I'm like, that's pretty cool.
Oh, he actually got casted?
Yeah, he got casted in it. He just talked about, he's like, man, that'd be awesome to play. And then from there, he just fucking got cast. I'm like, man.
He was apparently the only person they saw, too.
Really?
They didn't even need to look around.
Wow. But
He's
then...
the guy.
That's really cool. I wonder if he plays video games.
He does.
I don't know.
So, like, I wonder if he already's, like, interested in the situation just because, like...
Well, from the interview that I saw with Conan O'Brien, I think, he was talking about, but when he got cast as Superman in Man of Steel, he said he was playing World of Warcraft with his friends, and that someone was calling him, and it was Zack Snyder, the director of the movie, and he's like, oh, I'll get back to it. And then he's continued to play World of Warcraft, and then he checked his voicemail, he's like, hey, it's Zack Snyder, I'm just giving you a call back, if you can call me back. He's like, oh shit. And so then he's I think he plays video games pretty...
Zack Snyder's doing it?
What?
No,
Man of Steel. No.
Okay. Okay, so we're just talking about the video game situation.
Yeah.
Witcher. Okay, I'm like, if Zack Snyder's doing this TV show, that's gonna be terrible.
Jesus metaphors and.
I mean, he has the hair and the beard, so.
Grayness.
True. But that, with him getting cast as the Witcher, or Geralt, is that his name?
It's fucking Geralt of Rivia. How do you not know this?
I played 5 minutes of it.
You started playing the game like a week ago, or like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. Sorry.
I guess you're just fucking talking.
I know Siri and
playing the game.
I know Siri and Yuffie.
It's not.
Yuffie's from fucking Final Fantasy.
I know.
This guy.
No, but then of him getting, I think him reportedly quitting as Superman and not coming back.
Oh, he's not coming back on Superman?
I don't think so.
It's a rumor.
A rumor.
Did
and he made a little
his Instagram video
of him like doing nothing.
It was fucking planned. All of that shit was planned.
Probably.
So, PJ.
Yeah, I'm on the loop here.
So a couple of days ago, rumors from the Hollywood Reporter came out that he was done as Superman. They were trying to negotiate a cameo in Shazam. And they just couldn't come to an agreement, I guess. And they said that Henry just like walked away. And so people on the internet were like pissed because like it like the DC universe sucks overall, but I'd say Henry is one of the better parts of it. Like he's well cast. He looks like Superman. He's a super charming guy.
And he's super passionate about playing Superman too. And I'm like, man, it's a bummer that he doesn't get the like recognition for Superman because he hasn't really he hasn't shined as Superman. He did good in Man of Steel, but ever since that, it's been like pretty mediocre with this character. But continue, Andy.
Sorry.
So it was trending all over, and then his manager said, like, you know, he's not done yet. We still have a working relationship with Warner Brothers. So my theory, my fucking conspiracy, is that it was all basically fabricated to drum up like support for a Man of Steel sequel, which a ton of people want.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really like the first Man of Steel, but I really fucking want that movie, and I want Henry Cavill to be in it. So I think they were working that angle to show the support they could get with a potential Man of Steel sequel and the backlash they would get if they recast Superman. I think they were working it.
True. I'm fine with them recasting Ben Affleck because he doesn't really seem that passionate anymore. And he's just like, I just want to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Look, I'm like, whatever.
Diminishing piece in that universe.
Yeah. But
he's been checked out since the press tour for Batman vs Superman.
Yeah.
God, yeah.
I mean, don't let us forget sad Ben Affleck.
Sad Affleck was a good meme.
That was
at the time. I loved it.
He was good in Batman vs Superman.
He was good.
Nobody
and then
was good in Justice League.
No, yeah. See, I loved Wonder Woman, but even Wonder Woman wasn't even the highlight of that movie. I'm like, all this dialogue is so bad. Everything about this movie is just bad.
Oh, his CGI'd mustache face.
Oh yeah, let's cut to a clip of that.
A man I knew used to say that hope is like your car keys. Easy to lose.
All right.
It's just unfortunate. It was worth it for Mission Impossible. Let's be honest.
Yeah, for
I mean,
Mission
that's
Impossible.
just a better movie. You can't fuck that shit up.
Oh no. Oh no.
I think it's so funny they had him contractually obliged
Keep
to
his
that.
mustache.
That's hilarious.
Well, I used to be like, man, what the hell? But now I'm like, you know what? I'm glad he cut the mustache because it was so cool in Mission Impossible. Come on.
I wonder if he's gonna pump up his arms and Witcher.
I would love an arm pump and every fucking.
Oh my gosh,
him
cocking his arms to reload it, that gets me going every time.
Right?
Every time.
Fucking. You know, in Witcher 3.
Fucking. PJ, did you see Mission Impossible?
No, I haven't. Don't tell anybody.
Okay. I won't talk about it then.
Sorry. I haven't seen it yet. Like, I want to see it, but there's a certain someone who hasn't seen it and probably would be mad if I saw a movie without that certain person. So I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? That's why I can see Black Klansman, because it's not a fucking series. So, anyways, sorry to break up your little anecdote.
Well, I've seen Mission Impossible.
If you want, I could deafen myself real quick.
It was minor.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure Henry's still in. It would be real dumb of them to kick him out.
Yeah, I don't think it wouldn't go over well.
I mean, Warner Brothers is fucking dumb.
That's a given. Their PR team, I don't know what the fuck is going on over that studio, but they just seem like they don't know what they're doing most of the time. Out.
It's insane.
Almost like Sony 2014 or 2015 all over again.
Sony?
Yeah, you remember the Sony leaks that happened?
No.
When like that.
What was the leaks about?
There's like a bunch of different stuff, like how they talked about a Men in Black and 21 Jump Street crossover in those emails, which would have been so fucking stupid. There was
it's like the crossover nobody wanted.
Watched it.
Talking about Andrew Garfield in the canceled Amazing Spider-Man universe and stuff, like how they're like, how dare Andrew Garfield miss this appearance in some Sony press conference in Hong Kong or something like that, and why he got like let go supposedly, and like that's what the leaks are kind of what started the whole Marvel Studios getting back Spider-Man was because of those leaks, because Sony wasn't doing too hot at that time because all those leaks fucked up their whole business. So, and I think
it's a good thing Marvel got fucking Spider-Man.
True.
Jesus.
But you know they still want to do that. They still want to do that Sony movie. So I mean that Sony movie, that Venom movie. So you know, who fucking cares?
What's happening?
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
But on the topic of Venom,
2 weeks.
It is officially rated PG-13, which honestly I don't really care. It's dumb because I remember before.
Bad anyways.
I don't have any hope for it. It was announced as rated R when it just got announced like a year or two ago, and I was like, that's kind of dumb because they're like, Logan and Deadpool are hot. Let's get Venom into that rated R coolness.
Just doing it for the sake of doing it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, well, kids are loving the rated R comic book movie, so we gotta hop on that. And dumb, don't. But it was back and forth between the whole movie. Now the director even came out like a month ago, was like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they want it rated R or PG-13. We gotta basically cut it to make sure. And the movie comes out in a month, and they're just now figuring out what the rating is.
You
I'm like,
can
Jesus.
really tell it's like a studio movie, and
Yeah.
like the director has barely anything to do with it.
Oh yeah, which really sucks.
What I don't understand is why does Tom Hardy? Surely he doesn't pick shit. Surely he's not a money grabber. He wants to do good shit, right? So why is he like signing off on this? He's got better things to do than to waste his time making a shitty.
I don't know. Maybe they just like
You know
fuck,
what I mean?
they maybe just have tricked him or something. He's like, oh man, Venom, I could probably cross over with Spider-Man
like,
and be part of the
contract
Avengers
him.
world. And then as soon as he signed that contract, they're like, oh no, Tom, that's not how this works.
I'm
You're gonna be
sorry,
by
Tom."
yourself, and you're gonna have a cinematic universe with only the weakest of Spider-Man side characters, like Silver Sable. Like, ugh, why? I don't know. I think they kind of made it PG-13 because they got scared about the rated R thing. Because if they would have made it, I guess it's kind of smart at the same time, too. Because if they would have made it rated R, that cuts out most of the audience. Because mostly kids want to see comic book movies.
Yeah.
So that would have cut out
Venom's
a
already
good
not.
majority of their
Venom's
audience.
already not a huge property.
No, it's not. I don't know anyone who's asking for a Venom solo movie. I like Venom, but I like Venom with Spider-Man.
It's a logical fallacy.
Whatever.
Got you there.
Boom.
Yeah,
Got me.
correct.
A box.
But I don't know. It's
Well, this way, maybe in the future he'll be able to be with Spider-Man.
well, that's the other thing that I want to talk about because I guess supposedly the rumor is that way Spider-Man could be in this movie for like 2 minutes.
I don't know if he's gonna be in this movie. I'd give it like 60-40 he's not gonna be in it. That's my guess.
Okay, I can take those odds.
I don't know if Disney is wanting
Oh no,
their boy in it.
I don't think so. Because I remember when
And
Kevin Feige made that weird like, this bitch just say Amy, what's her name? Amy
Pascal.
Amy Pascal just confirmed that Venom is in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He looks so fucking like, what did she just say?
It wouldn't really make sense. I guess it could be set before Infinity War, but
I guess, but
spoiler: Spider-Man ain't around at the moment.
Oh shit.
oh, he dead. He turned to
Mr.
dust.
Stork, I don't feel so grandiose.
And I mean that's a big detail. I guess it would have to be, if it was connected at all, it would have to be set before. It's a pretty fucking big event to just glaze over.
That's what the MCU does. And speaking of the MCU, Captain Marvel, EW released pictures of Brie Larson
trailer.
as Captain Marvel. No,
Extra.
that would have been
thick.
weird if EW would have. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know why people thought EW was going to be the one to post a trailer for Captain Marvel. EW does magazine covers
Yeah.
and pictures, and people are like, "It's a trailer. She's doing a trailer." I'm like, "There's gonna be a trailer in a magazine." Like what? Like I don't
It's
understand.
gonna be like a flip.
I know it's gonna be a like.
comic
Flip
book.
book.
There we go. It's a flip book up for the trailer.
Ew.
But no, they released pictures of Captain Marvel, and it's. How do you guys feel about the
Looks
pictures?
Good.
The suit does look good, except for the EW cover, which looks really bad.
Why the fuck are we supposed to care?
Well, it's
like,
it's
I
just
don't
her
understand.
face is weirdly photoshopped in
It
that.
is. Every cover for a Marvel movie like that is pretty trash. Age of Ultron, pretty bad. What was the last one that I saw? There's some good ones, but majority pretty bad. Just more specifically, this one. This one was like, why with the cover? Like, I could live without the cover. I like the first look pictures, like her in the costume in the desert. I was like, that's cool looking. Or Ronan is there with Jude Law's character, Captain Marvel. Which
Nick
I'm like,
Fury's looking all young.
yeah, Nick Fury
With
has
two
that
eyes.
de-aging stuff, which I'm like, man, that looks really good. They just get better and better. Except, I'll get into it later. But I like seeing young Ronan, like Ronan, Captain Marvel, which is really stupid. Uh, the other members of what is it called? Like Star Force, I think, and they're like fighting for the Kree. Yeah, yeah, that's it. This is the Space Force. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize.
Get into the goal.
Yeah, he fucking straight in knocked it.
But there's that one guy that was in Guardians of the Galaxy, Korath, I think is his name, the weird robot. Yep, that guy.
Wait, the guy that died?
Yeah, the one that was like a robot that
out by Drax.
He
got stepped on or something, but he's still alive.
No, right? This is a prequel, so Ronan and this guy are still alive and they're on the same team with Captain Marvel. They're like fighting for the Kree against the Skrulls or something. But obviously some shit's gonna go down. They'd be like, well, we're evil now, so see you later.
I don't care. Why are we supposed to care about Captain Marvel?
Because she's big and strong.
Is she bigger and stronger than our thick boy Thanos?
Maybe.
Because, like, they're all fucking gone. Like, what is one more slightly underpowered compared to Thanos Avenger gonna do? I just don't
turn the tide.
Beat the shit out of him.
He's out there fucking farming. He's already got the stones, baby. Got the hemorrhoids.
That gauntlet didn't look so hot.
What?
I don't know if it's working all the way.
What do you mean? It's not.
You remember when you snapped it?
Conduiting the power correctly? What's what you're talking about?
Remember when he snapped it and his glove got all melted or something and his arm burnt?
No.
Yeah, that's
it was all fucked up after he snapped.
Oh, I only seen the movie once, so
I guess you're not a real fan.
My bad. But at least I unsubscribed from Thanos did nothing wrong. When if I ever got snapped, I would have unsubscribed from the subreddit. But look at you, Andy. Actual cretin. God.
I didn't get snapped.
I did.
Oh.
Did you actually?
I rejoiced.
Did you actually like partake in it, Antonio?
I did.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't get snapped. I made it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. One of the lucky few.
Captain Marvel.
But yes.
So
Captain Marvel's stronger than the Hulk. She's as charismatic as Tony Stark. She has the heart and bravery of Captain America. So
and she might be one of the most attractive Avengers.
Yes.
Anyways,
I'd say she takes it.
She's very beautiful.
Yeah, I'd say so. So is it gonna go down like? So he self blew up the gauntlet using it after he snapped everybody, right? Because the stones have so much power, right, that destroyed it. So that makes sense. So, but how are they gonna bring everybody back? Because obviously we know they're gonna come back. We're
just gonna have to wait until April or May.
Are they gonna have to make a fucking beat Thanos without his glove or his gauntlet, and then make a new gauntlet when he's gone? Have Peter Dinklage,
maybe,
Tywin Lannister, whatever, come out and build another one.
Anything's possible.
I'm excited to see what they do.
Yeah. And then we'll finally figure out why Captain Marvel left Earth and just decided to go away.
I mean, has she been gone forever? Because nobody seems to remember any fucking superhero except for Iron Man being the first one.
Yeah, I just know Nick Fury met Captain Marvel first. It's gonna be Coulson's gonna be in it of how he met her and
Coleslaw.
Yeah, Coleslaw's coming back.
Shit, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. But one thing that got me real excited is the Skrulls.
Yeah.
They look really cool. And Ben Mendelsohn is playing the
Ben Mendelsohn?
Yeah, he's a villain. He's the villain of Captain Marvel.
Shit, dude, he's gonna stand there amidst his achievement. And his alone.
Not yours.
Don't choke on your aspirations.
Don't choke on your aspirin.
People really didn't like that Darth Vader line.
He makes cheesy shit like
that. I didn't mind it. I thought it was.
That's not part of his character. He's always serious. He's like, no, he fucking does that all the time.
He gets quippy with all of his underlings.
Yeah, he's like,
apology accepted, Captain Nita, after he fucking chokes him out.
And then you get those air horns in the background when he says it.
Yeah. That's Anakin coming out.
Yeah, he's coming back. Like when he was doing the TIE Fighter thing to stop Luke from blowing up the Death Star, he was like, "Oh, I remember. Now this is pod racing."
This is where the fun begins.
But yeah, Captain Marvel looks sick. She's wearing a 9-inch Nails t-shirt, and that's pretty 90s. And Nick Fury looks young as hell, and gets me real excited. Except for the cover of the Entertainment Weekly with her. That looks really bad, but whatever.
She just looked weird.
Yeah,
You don't need to try that hard to make a Brie Larson look good.
No, you really don't. She just let her stand there and like look at a sunset or something, and I'd be like, damn, that's cool as hell.
Damn, Kong, she was banging.
Right?
Everyone was banging. I wanted to bang Tom Hiddleston the most.
Yeah.
The most?
The most.
I mean, I'd bang Tom Hiddleston in that movie, but...
Absolutely, but...
Over Brie?
Yeah, come on.
If she'll have me. If
she'll have me. Yeah, we don't need any Me Too situations on our biggest podcast out there, okay?
We're big targets.
We can't let this thing go down. Crash and burn.
We're oppressive men of power. We can't show any weakness.
Speaking of Me Too, hey Andy, are you watching Childish Gambino live in 2 weeks?
I sure am.
Me too!
Friend.
Oh my god. Oh. I was wondering where this is going to come.
Damn. Fucking topical, dude.
Got it.
Surprise to be sure. But not a welcome one. Let me just point that out.
Oh gosh. But we're watching Childish Gambino live in 2 weeks.
Heck
what if he's gonna actually shoot a black person?
I mean, I don't think he...
Just bring out Trayvon Martin's dad.
Like oh, goodness. Video. Was that Trayvon Martin's dad?
Yep.
What?
Wait.
Sure was.
I didn't know that.
The guy playing the guitar.
Oh.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't... Oh, wow.
A little trivia for you. Hashtag movie details.
No, shut the fuck up. Movie details gets worse.
What do you mean, dude?
It's worse.
The best subreddit. Did you know Edgar Wright does foreshadowing sometimes?
That's stupid.
Did you know he knows how to write a movie?
That's basically what it is. It's just like, it's basically just reminding you of a movie. It's like, do you remember when Sam Raimi was... movie detail. Did you know Sam Raimi directed all 3 Spider-Man movies? Like, fuck off. Like, this isn't...
Or it's like, they'll just do like, these 2 people were in this movie before they did this movie.
Oh
like,
god.
Okay.
Simple,
yeah, actors act.
Sometimes together before they do another movie.
Yeah. What's your favorite David Fincher movie?
Ooh.
The David Fincher movie.
I'm gonna say Gone Girl, because I went to watch that in the movie theater by myself, and I didn't really know anything about it. I was like, oh, this movie looks pretty good. David Fincher. I've seen Fight Club. It's a good movie. Went to go watch it, and I walked out, and I was like, holy shit, that was so shocking.
You see Ben Affleck's donger, too.
I do.
So cool.
That movie's hot as
Wait,
F.
you do?
You do. When he's in the shower.
Soft painter.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Actually, I changed my case. It's Zodiac.
Zodiac is
Ted Cruz?
Fantastic. Yeah.
The Ted Cruz biopic, The Zodiac, starring Robert Downey Jr., Jake Gyllenhaal, and Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Gone Girl, and then probably Fight Club.
See, I've only seen Fight Club out of all these movies, so I'm gonna say Fight Club. I think.
And then probably Zodiac after that.
Wow. Actually, Andy, those were wrong answers. It's actually Alien 3 and The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Andy.
Benjamin Button.
Didn't I snap text you about watching Zodiac? It was on Netflix a little bit ago.
You did?
It does have Mark Ruffalo and
Jake Gyllenhaal and Robert Downey Jr.
That's right.
The great movie.
I thought he said it was good, but not great. But okay, not bad.
No, it's fantastic. It's long, but it's really good.
I mean, I've watched Lord of the Rings, so all the movies, so insane.
Okay, so my internet went out there for a little bit, so that's cool. What was I saying?
Good. So we rambled on perfectly then to wait for you to come back.
Yeah.
Christian Bale's amazing acting abilities and his destruction of his own bodies because of the movies.
Ha! That was a prank, and I got you. That wasn't it at all, you silly bitch. It was Shane Black casting a Predator in the movie Predator, and I was very upset because his apology sucked ass, and I'm like, why would you do this to yourself? Why?
Good.
No, he just like I thought about giving my friend a second chance after one mistake. I'm just like, that's a pretty bad mistake.
Yeah,
like,
and it was a scene of him like flirting creepily with Olivia Munn. It's not just like an innocent.
Yeah.
I don't know. Apparently the movie's bad.
Yeah, that really sucks. I was very excited for it.
I fucking trusted you with that footage you talked about.
Hey, that footage was good. I think from the reviews that I read and saw were just like it's good chemistry between the cast, but sometimes
giving you highlights.
Yeah, everything else is not that great though. Which I'll still probably watch The Predator, but I'm just a real shame.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't have any bad movies before now.
Yeah, it's I guess everyone has to have a misfire every once in a while.
I really liked 2 of his movies.
I did too. I think The Nice Guys is still a fantastic, perfect movie.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a real shame it didn't make a lot of money. Yeah.
Didn't make a lot of money?
Nope. So
I think I'll probably watch Predator also. I just don't know.
Oh no.
36% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, it's bad. Not as bad as The Nun, but
I knew. I mean, if no one really knew that movie wasn't gonna be bad, then I mean, like, come on. Has any of the like Conjuring spin-off movies been that good?
I haven't seen any of them.
I've only seen The Conjuring 1 and 2, and those movies are good. But then the spin-off movies are
Annabelle.
Not that Annabelle was fucking.
And Annabelle Creation.
I didn't watch Annabelle Creation. I heard that one was an improvement from the first one, but still not that great. Annabelle was horrible. Like, that movie was so bad. I watched that with Alex at the movie theater, and I was like, oh, this movie could be pretty good. I mean, Annabelle was really creepy in The Conjuring from the brief, like, couple minutes that we saw her. But then,
is this Alex of the Morning Wood podcast featuring on Twitch?
That would be the same Alex of the Morning Wood podcast, brought to you by Twitch.
Twitch.tv/the Morning Wood podcast.
You are correct.
Right?
He's partnered. He can get subs.
It's true.
I hear Twitch's Prime is you can get a free.
Keep going. You're welcome, Alex.
Fucking sales pitch.
Yeah.
Wait, why the fuck are we not doing this on Twitch? What the hell?
I don't know.
Good question. We don't run this fucking channel.
You guys can. Andy, you have the fucking logins to this channel.
Go make a Twitch, dude.
You go make a Twitch.
You can't steal your identity. That's called
fraud. You don't know
fraud.
how? Get the fuck out of here.
Just kidding. I don't think it's called fraud. Identity theft.
That's Hollywood.
Speaking of those who have wronged that are giving second chances, I've seen a lot of Kevin Spacey movies now since the situation. I kind of want him to come back.
From Jersey
Shore?
Ready
for it?
Yeah, I miss him. His acting, of course, not his actions.
I wouldn't hang out with him if I was 14, but
it's like
wouldn't hang out with him now.
Presidents.
No.
It's like the presidents. You don't think of them as slave owners. You think of them for the accomplishments they've set for the United States. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Are you suggesting Trump has slaves? That's what I heard.
Well, I would say underpaid workers beyond beyond the poverty line, which is
he would have
closely
slaves
to slaves
if he could.
Oh yeah.
There's no question in my mind about that. You bitch.
I tried to follow up. I couldn't. I'm too weak.
I think it might be too early for Kevin Spacey to come back.
Think so?
Yes,
Almost
it is. That's not enough time. He did a really bad thing. That's really bad.
But I mean, he did a really bad thing a long time. I guess there was more people recently. But yeah,
I don't think so.
There were some allegations that he touched some dude in 2010s.
Oh really?
Crotch or something. Yeah, I looked it up the other day. I was like, is it okay for him to come back? I typed that in Google. Can he come back?
Did you Google that?
His career. Yeah, I asked, is his career ever going to come back? And then it was like severely unlikely. Like a lot of sources were saying.
Are my
like,
favorite people Louis C.K., Harvey Weinstein, and Kevin Spacey gonna come back?
Louis back.
Louis is back, and that's what actually prompted me the question. And after I saw that movie.
Honestly, though, I can't look at Louis the same.
No,
I can't.
I mean, he didn't do that. I mean, he just jerked off in front of some girls against the consent.
That's
not
pretty
good.
That's very bad.
It's a lot different than attempted rape of a 14-year-old.
I know it's not the same thing, but still both pretty bad.
No, I know. I'm not trying to quantify the badness.
No, we get it. You like to support people who do bad things.
Alright, I'm just gonna stop before I make myself all recorded here. So.
Some hot takes going.
This is a hot mic. Okay, I wasn't prepared. I'm getting set up.
People are wrong. Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say all along.
There we go.
This podcast is a friend of Kevin Spacey's. Let's make that perfectly clear.
Yeah. He actually sponsors this podcast. I shouldn't have taken the money, but it's just too good.
Oh shit.
Would you draw the line there if somebody who attempted to molest a child sponsored or tried to sponsor the podcast?
Oh, I would. I couldn't
take that money.
No, I couldn't. I couldn't. That'd be so. I'm like, no. I'd be like, dude, you're bad.
What's the worst crime that you would accept money from?
Theft, murder of someone who had it coming. I guess it depends on theft too.
Yeah.
It's like fucking
what
CIA
they were stealing.
secrets.
Yeah, petty thieves. Nothing like too crazy.
If they did
take like some jewelry or something.
Yeah, like pawn shops.
But didn't hold anybody like at gunpoint or anything. They were just like, I'm just gonna steal this because I can.
Like if they killed fucking somebody that was a terrible person, I'd be like, okay, I'm okay with vigilante murders.
I'm okay with vigilante murders.
I mean, sometimes our justice system's too slow. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Damn, are you the Punisher?
Oh.
Should
I
be.
wish.
Bro.
I mean, every once in a while, there's a story of like a dad who like kills his daughter's like abuser or something. I'm like,
fuck.
Oh, that good job, Dad.
Honestly,
I would
yeah.
probably do the same thing.
Yeah.
That's
which is
like
another
that one guy was gonna beat the shit out of
question.
that dude that molested those gymnasts or whatever. And he's like,
Yeah.
Your Honor, just give me 5 minutes with this guy, just 5 minutes. And then he charges at him and they take him down. I'm like, oh goodness.
It all revolves back to 7 when Brad Pitt's character became Wrath and killed the guy who killed his wife and cut off her head. Come on, who's not gonna do that? He had the gun,
Yep.
like.
True.
Come on, dude. He's a piece of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I don't understand.
Touch a little boy.
There's gotta be a little bit of leeway somewhere. Some murders. But yeah.
Well,
exactly.
That's the whole point of the justice system, is to be impartial, right? It's shitty sometimes, but
Is it supposed to be impartial though?
it's supposed to be.
No,
It's
you're right.
not
It is supposed to, but it
sometimes.
doesn't usually come to that.
Yeah.
You know what I just realized?
Like,
we did not talk about the first topic of this podcast, which was first boner stories.
Oh.
Boy.
So, this is an organic podcast.
It is.
What's wrong with that?
It's moving pretty well.
You trying to censorship us right now? Are you a alt-left cuck?
Bro.
Ruining our censorship?
I'm Control-Alt-Delete.
I don't even know what I'm saying.
Check your privilege somewhere else.
Yeah, I guess we could talk about that now. Kind of run this course.
I'm getting close to the end of the podcast. So, I mean, yeah, why not? So, I want to talk about first boner stories. Do you guys remember your first... You don't have to remember your first boner, because I don't think anyone can remember their first boner.
How about you go first?
I go first?
Yeah.
Okay, I can go first. Mine has been distinct since, surprise, 5 years old.
No.
No, I'm not kidding.
I mean,
little
I know
kids
it's
can get
possible.
boners.
Little kids
I know
can get
it's-
boners, and I
I know
got
it's
one.
possible. I just don't. How do you remember that?
So, I can't remember what year it is. How old was I when I was 5 years old? What year was it?
2001.
Year's 2001. I'm in my room holding my
9/11
inflatable.
probably hasn't happened yet.
Not yet, or maybe it could have. I don't know. I was 5 years old, so it wasn't that significant to a 5-year-old because I didn't know what the fuck's going on in the world.
Oh, I knew it fucking happened, dude.
Oh, I didn't. And see, everyone else did. I did not because my parents were just like, "Oh, that's bad."
That's the first thing I think of when I think of people who weren't born at a certain time. I'm like, dude, they didn't see the towers go down.
I didn't see the towers go down. I was watching cartoons like a normal kid.
I was fucking watching it go down.
You were watching the news?
Yeah, my sister was freaking out, and then I was watching. She was on the phone talking to somebody, and then I was like, damn.
Wasn't it like
That's a
super
big building.
early?
And that was your first
Yeah.
boner story?
Yep.
Something
How we going?
awakened inside you. New fetish discovered.
Mass tragedies. Or mass fetish.
No, but year.
Yeah, I don't remember it at all.
Thousands of people get fucked at once. I'm just kidding.
Jeez.
R.I.P.
All right.
This got too edgy.
Yeah, I mean,
9:13 today.
It's 9:13.
we're okay. We're past the time.
Alright, I can just cut that out. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'll see what I do when I'm editing this podcast. So
the worst.
the years. That's true. That's very true. The year is 2001. I'm laying in bed watching TV. I'm holding my inflatable Spider-Man. What movie am I watching? I'm watching Mortal Kombat 2 Annihilation.
Nice.
Terrible movie, just the fucking worst. But when I was 5 years old, I thought it was the best movie of all time. Just the theme song alone got me excited every single time. Not the boner excited, just like hyped. Like I was
Did they use
so
the
hyped.
game theme song in those movies?
The Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. I don't know if it was using the video game. I think it was using the commercials for the video game. I don't think it was the video game theme song,
Let's
but it was
see.
for the commercials, and they just used it in the movies, and it was the coolest theme song ever. But yes, I was watching a Mortal Kombat Annihilation, 3% on Rotten Tomatoes, so you know it's good.
Ooh, that
And
hurts.
I think, if I remember right, it was Katana and who the fuck was the other one? It's like the green. Oh, it was Katana and Jade. They were mud wrestling.
I have seen this
And-
scene.
You have? Okay. So they're mud wrestling in a scene. And then while me holding
Is it
my
a game?
Spider-Man. No, this was the movie.
The movie.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Oh shit, that was a movie?
Yeah, it's
We're talking about a fucking video game. Okay.
No,
Shit, I
it's-
didn't know they made that movie.
It's really bad. So Katana and
Wow.
Jade mud wrestling in this open pit, and for some reason, or maybe it could have been Sonya Blade. I can't remember. It's been a while. I haven't watched the movie in a long time, but I just remember it was two women mud wrestling, and I was holding my inflatable Spider-Man. Then I'm like, man, my
Why do you
wiener.
keep referencing that?
Cause
Oh, is it part of the story?
it's
Do you
part of
keep
the
it
story.
Sorry.
Cause next thing I know, I'm like, man, my wiener's really hard. Watching this scene, and I don't know what this is, and I'm scared. I'm like,
Scared.
my first thought
Okay.
was, maybe this is the new way to pee.
It's like advanced.
That's always like
That-
the first thought.
Like that's when you know you have to pee is when your wiener gets hard. You're like, man, I should probably go pee really quick.
'Cause
So
you didn't do anything with your dick other than peeing.
yes, I didn't do
Yeah.
anything with it. So I was just like hugging this Spider-Man toy, and I'm like, ow. And I was just like wearing underwear, so I wasn't like wearing full clothes. I was just wearing underwear, and I'm like, ow. I'm like, man, my wiener hurts. It hurts, because the inflatable Spider-Man had like these little creases that were cutting my dick, just because it was like this, probably as tall as me, like a 5'10" inflatable huge ass Spider-Man with these fucking sharp ass ridges, while I have a boner,
yeah.
and it was
Yeah.
cutting my wiener, and
Those
I'm like,
plastic ridge.
yeah, and I was like, oh, this hurts so bad, and I'm like, oh, maybe. So then I paused my
Wait,
VHS.
why is
I
it
went to go
rubbing against
pee
your dick so hard?
because
You,
I was
like,
hugging
it?
my Spider-Man. It was
Oh,
my
you were hugging it.
yeah, dude. It was my my friend essentially. I
I
was
think
like,
he's sexually aroused by Spider-Man, Andy.
honestly,
I
at this point, I don't know which one it
Getting
is. I don't
cut
know if
by
it's
Spider-Man
Mortal.
Just-
is
just
one
hugging
true
him, wasn't-
fantasy.
I
I was
wasn't doing
just
anything with
hugging
dick, I was just hugging him.
Yeah. And then I'll make a tweet saying that I'm gay actually, and I didn't sexually assault my inflatable Spider-Man. It's okay. So nothing was wrong. Okay. But if I did, even though I don't remember, but if I did, I'm sorry. Checkmate. So then I paused my VHS, and so I was like, maybe I just have to pee. So then I went to go pee, and I was like, okay. I didn't pee, but I was like, okay, it went away, my wiener's done being hard. And so then I resumed the fight scene, and then I was like, my wiener's hard again. And I don't know why.
It's a fight scene, actually, in the mud? There's like...
Yeah, they were just like mud wrestling.
Oh, okay. They're not like play wrestling, like two cute couples.
No. It's like it's a fight. And that is my very first boner, because that was the one that stood out so significant with me throughout the years of like just watching Mortal Kombat Annihilation and popping a boner when I was 5 years old.
And Spider-Man cutting your dick.
And Spider-Man cutting my dick with those
plastic
plastic
made it a little better, huh?
Honestly, that's why I got my circumcision.
That late, huh?
That late, 5 years old. Spider-Man did it.
Some do it 13, you know.
You know, so that was my very first one, and then yeah, I can think of not my very first one, but one that I just kept getting boners in biology class sophomore year, just for like no reason. It was a no reason boner, as Danny Sexbang would say. It was a no reason boner.
Fuck is that?
It was.
We don't watch low time YouTube people, okay?
Well, Andy knows what I'm talking about, so Andy, back me up. All right, thank you. So during biology class, I had it first period, and like 5 to 10 minutes before the bell rang, I would get a boner for no reason. I would look at the clock, and then I'm like, okay, and then I'd get a boner in my jeans, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm gonna have to stand up, and people are gonna see me have a boner. Like, this is gonna be so embarrassing.
Get that Texas tuck going, dude.
I don't know why. It happened through the whole year. The whole year. First period biology.
No reason whatsoever.
No reason whatsoever.
Like, a hot chick in there?
No, I wasn't looking at anybody. I would just like look at the clock and then look back at my notebook and like draw or something.
Who was your teacher? That was it.
Oh, there we go.
When you'd say "I love you," I would just
Jesus.
get aroused, man. I'm probably gonna bleep that name out.
That's why you joined the Christian club,
that's
right?
What I was gonna say. Like, it's funny how he can have a Christian club or like be involved in it, even though it's.
Yeah. Even though he's giving little boys like me boners in his biology class.
Too sexy.
But then as soon as I stand up to like walk out, my boner would be gone.
That's good.
So for like a solid 5 minutes, I would have a boner before the bell would ring, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I'm like, go away. Like mentally, I would like go away, go away.
Yeah, they always fucking come out the worst time.
They do.
Like, really, I'm trying to get out of here. Like, why?
Like, why are you trying to do this to me, man?
Like, I'm not fucking.
Yeah, that's my first boner story.
Trying to live life here.
Yeah, that's my first boner story, and a boner that really stuck with me for no reason is my sophomore year.
You still have it to this day?
It's still going on. It's hard for me to change my pants sometimes, so it's quite a struggle. I already have a boner now just talking about it.
Those thoughts of Spider-Man and.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna ask my girlfriend if she can like put on some plastic around and just like you want to cuddle tonight? I'm gonna cuddle naked and just cut my dick throughout the rest of the night and wake up with red marks around my wiener. So yeah, that's mine. Does anybody else would like to share with the class?
Well, I don't have anything specific, really. I mentioned before that Kirsten Dunst in the Rain and Spider-Man 1.
Oh yeah,
really did it for me.
God, everything is referencing Spider-Man. It's making me sick.
Everything's coming around.
Dude, speaking of that, not that this was a boner story for me, but surprising nips that were popping out of some movies. That's the topic. Side topic.
This is PJ surprising nips.
Yeah, it's part of the segment.
This is his little segment, surprising nips in movies with PJ.
Pirates of the Caribbean. Keira Knightley, after she falls into the water, she gets saved by Captain Jack Sparrow, and her nippies.
After she suffocates from the corset.
Yeah, and falls off the cliff. Yeah.
Never gonna.
Anyways, boner stories.
Yes.
So is that your boner story, Andy?
Yeah, I've got a side topic to get to, but you can go ahead.
Nah, go ahead. I cut you off.
I was gonna ask. Speaking of boners, if you guys had a weird way of masturbating before you really figured it out, or if you just got it right away.
Oh, I do.
And stuck with it.
I remember. It's so stupid. It's really fucking weird to say.
It's so simple just to think about it now.
It is.
How did I not fucking know how to do that?
I would literally just either rub against my bed, or
belly down,
or rub have my remote against my crotch. I'm like, damn, this feels nice.
Okay.
Did you ever jizz from that?
I did. I shot blanks at the time, so I wasn't jizzing, but I was like,
okay,
damn.
But you didn't.
Rubbing my bed, dude. I was just shooting blanks all the time, like, ugh. And then I'd get really tired for some reason.
So were you laying down on your stomach?
Yeah, I would lay down on my stomach and just
hump.
Kind of hump a little bit. Not crazy humping where you're like, yeah.
You don't need much.
But when you're just little subtle movements, you know? Because I can't wake up my dad.
For me, I would use I'd use my 3 fingers, index, middle, and right middle finger, and I would just rub up and down the shaft. I wouldn't hold. I would just rub the 3 fingers up the shaft. That's how I did it originally.
That's very strange.
Yeah, it wasn't yeah, it was just like that.
Mine might be weirder, but that's a very funny visual.
I like the thought. It's like a fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle just petting your dick.
Yeah, basically it was petting, but a little bit not as well, I guess it was petting. I don't think it was more aggressive or less aggressive.
Did you jizz from it?
Mhm. Yeah, it was like that for a while, a little bit. And then people kept making, and then I heard a reference, I think a certain friend, the initials of TM in middle school at some point, made the reference of something grabbing the dick or something, and a turkey gobbler. I forgot what the reference was, but it was choking the turkey. I think is that the reference?
Chicken.
I don't know. Ah, that's what it was. Choking the chicken, and then I'm like, wait a sec. You're supposed to grab it like that.
And then you pulled your pants on. And you're like, wait, like this?
I developed this new technique, the chicken hold.
Pioneer.
It's where every time I masturbate, I make a weird chicken noise when I come.
It's like that the fucking chicken that screams when you squeeze it. What's your way, Andy? What was your strat?
So I would take a soft blanket.
Honestly, I can't even laugh and make fun of you. I fucking rub the remote against my dick, so this is not...
They're all weird.
They're all weird.
Nobody has a normal.
Yeah.
First.
After you're done telling your story, I want to ask another follow-up question to this, but continue. Soft blanket.
I would put it over my whole body, over my head and my feet. I'd lay on my back in bed, have it cover me completely, and have it stretched along my whole body, basically. So it was like a little canopy over me, and I'd grab my dick and just rub it back and forth, just the tip on the blanket,
I'm so confused about this visual. What is happening?
Right. So blanket is stretched taut over the top of my body.
Oh.
And so I just grab the base of it and rub it back and forth on the blanket that was just above my dick.
So you just rub your dick on the blanket that you hold tight.
Yep.
Wow, that is really unique.
Right.
Wow. That's something I would never have imagined. Strategy.
Pretty inventive, right?
Wow.
hey son, what are you gonna go do in your room? I'm gonna go pitch a tent really fast. I'm gonna act like I'm camping
Like,
really quick.
literally pitching a tent.
I know. Okay, so follow-up question to all of this. How old were you guys when you did this? Like, you PJ petting your wiener and he
I remember I think I was pretty sure it was 12.
Yeah, like 11, 12.
Damn, I feel worse about mine now. I was like 15.
Yeah, you're old, huh?
I was like 15.
15?
Going at it with
Like
your remote.
15. I wasn't going at it. I wasn't like, it's so fucking hot right now. But I was like, I didn't have my like actual dick out. It was like when I was just like wearing shorts and I just went like this and I would just like apply pressure to it. And I'm like, damn.
I like that.
I like that.
That
Let's
is
keep
the
it going.
bee's knees,
And then I would just come, but I wasn't able to. I swear, I didn't hit puberty till like 17 because I don't think I came
No
until I was
way.
like 17 or 16, maybe.
No way, 17?
Dude, at 15, I was shooting blanks.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't coming at all.
I was popping live rounds at 12 years old.
Yeah.
I see.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
I didn't even start
phenomenal.
masturbating until I was
Andy,
like
were you popping
15.
live rounds?
What?
Were you popping live rounds at 12?
Yeah, around there. 12
Wait,
probably.
were you coming on this blanket?
I stopped doing it.
You're
that
scared your
way
mom was gonna watch
before
it.
Yeah, crusty ass blanket.
Mom, I've been
stopped doing
drooling a
it
lot.
that way after I started shooting.
You're like, this is not sustainable.
Yeah,
Can't keep this up.
Oh
and
my
pretty fucking gross.
My product is just dumb. I not enjoy this.
Oh my gosh. Fuck.
I guess I haven't told my story yet. I mean, I like can think of one story. It was 5th grade. I was talking to the old JS, another male.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
And I remember, I don't know how it got to the topic, but me and him were both talking about how our dicks would press against our boxers or our underwear at the time, and it was really uncomfortable. And we were talking about how annoying it is. We didn't know what was happening. We're just like, our dicks are getting hard, and then we're just like uncomfortable because it's like bulging out of the underwear, and it was just like, what the fuck is going on? And we're just uncomfortable. That's like the only story I can remember.
Talking about your Bon Air with
Yeah.
another bro.
Yeah. Dude, you ever just get like your wiener just pressed against your underwear and it's super uncomfortable? Yeah, that's basically what we're talking about.
I got pissed off with
What?
Wait, what was his name?
JS?
Okay, yeah. I got pissed off with JS in 4th grade because he told the teacher on me and he was like, Antonio said the F word. I'm like, no, I didn't. What the, like, why? Like, I didn't say it. And she was like, you better not say that again. I'm like, I didn't say it. I'm like, oh, F you, JS. And then after he told on me, I was like, fuck you.
You heckin' kidding me?
What the heck, dude?
What's he gonna do?
Dude,
Tell
he
him you're
like,
good?
Yeah.
I don't know if he was like hella woke or was pretending to know things, because he told me that a certain girl, which, what are her initials? SC, was a stripper or like a hooker. He called her a hooker, and I'm like, yeah, dude. Yeah. And I was like thinking to myself, like, what's a hooker? She's in 5th grade? Like, what is that? I mean, I think
like
I
to
know
fish?
something. Like, I was like, what is that? Wait, like, cause
Also,
you know,
that's a bold claim.
that is a very bold claim. Like, how do you
Just, like,
get to
out of
that point?
nowhere.
Damn, she's like in
Like, what
4th.
kind of
She's
fifth
like in
grader is
4th or
a
5th grade, dog. How is she doing that?
Yeah, like that is insane to think
Career
about.
ahead of her.
Like
Wow.
40 at 15, or sorry, no, not even 15.
15 in 5th
What is
grade.
that, like 10 years old? Being a hooker already? Like, what the shit? By her own account?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
I don't,
She's doing it to
telling
support her
people.
family, dude. Come on, don't be so
like
insensitive.
in the time, I was thinking like, I'm like, so she like takes clothes off for money, right? That's what a hooker is. That's what a hooker is. Because I was like, the only reference I can make what a hooker was is like watching. My parents would watch Friends or some shit, and so like I was just guessing that's what it was associated with because I didn't get the actual references. But yeah, he was an interesting guy. Still an interesting guy now.
True.
I don't know what he's up to now.
Yeah, I remember he was in my English class for like a month or two.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was it. But
good shit though.
It was good shit. Also, I want to ask another. What? Go ahead.
He also, so you know how we had to do every week. Maybe it wasn't your guys' class because I had a different 5th grade teacher, but we had to do.
I had the same 5th grade teacher with you.
Oh, we did. That's right.
Yeah, because he drew my monkey brain freeze shirt or whatever.
That's right. Remember we had to do like the definitions every week and like do a word for that. We had to get 20 words a week, and we had to do the definition of the word and write the sentence and
all
like alphabetical order of those words.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one word I remember. One word was condemn. You know, like condemning to hell or whatever fucking sentence was, right?
Yeah.
And I remember I went to a field trip and JS was there, and he's like, "Dude, I found a condom over there." And we were at Sequoia Middle School. And I was like, "You found a condemn?" Condemn. I learned that word not too long ago, and I was like, "You found a condemn? What is it?" Like, yeah, can you show me? He's like, "Nah, it's probably gone now."
What?
It's I love how he's like, "No, you can't. It's totally out of here now." Like someone came by and picked it
Yeah,
up.
he's like, "No, I think it's gone now." And I was like, "Okay." Like, what does that mean?
Telling stories.
See, he's a little fucking liar because he's saying I'm out here saying the F word. I'm not.
Calling 5th graders hookers. Like,
what the
fuck?
Damn, JS, get your shit together.
What did she do to you?
We're calling you out, JS.
JS. Yes, Papa. You telling lies? Am I right?
Not to confuse with another J we know. PC, of course. Yeah, so that's my stories.
There you go.
Stories for this podcast.
I'll
have to find another segment of surprise pokies.
I don't have anything with surprise pokies, but there's.
No, I'm saying next podcast.
Oh, gotcha.
Another segment for it.
There we go. We should keep doing this.
Surprise pokies.
Maybe next.
Featuring PJ.
This is a perfect way to end the podcast with these stories.
Yeah.
Any movie recommendations, fellas?
What did I watch recently?
Or TV shows?
I watched
or anything?
Unforgiven. With Clint Eastwood and Morgan Freeman.
Okay.
And did you see that movie? You said you've been watching some westerns.
I have not watched that movie. I want to though.
Okay. I don't think it was that special, to be honest.
No.
It got great reviews, like a 96 on fucking Rotten Tomatoes and 4.4 Robert Ebert. I thought it was kind of derivative. So.
Yeah. Was that like the point though? Is that it's like an homage to?
I mean, that's what
older movies?
That's what Robert Ebert's like review kind of said, but I don't really subscribe to that. I don't think. I don't think like that way. So I don't think so. That's just my opinion. You could watch and have a entirely different opinion, and it'd be fine. It was still like entertaining, but it wasn't like I'd much rather fucking watch Kurt Russell's movie with Val Kilmer. I forgot what it's called, but it has like the shootout. OK Corral. I'd rather watch that or fucking Shanghai Noon with funny comedy.
Yeah.
So.
There we go.
I bought Hereditary and watched that. Still fantastic.
Still a great movie.
Do you remember the like song that was played at the very end of the movie in the treehouse?
Yes.
I fucking love that song.
It's a good song.
Like, it's so like joyous but fucking creepy at the same time.
Just in the the setting that it's in.
Yeah.
It's a creepy.
I put that in my Spotify.
That's the way to do it. I watched 8th Grade in theaters, directed by Bo Burnham, and it was fantastic. Reminded you everything about 8th grade and made you cringe, but made you laugh cringe and made you feel uncomfortable mostly throughout the whole time, but in a good way.
When did it come out? Recently?
Yeah, it came out in select theaters. I don't know if it's like a nationwide thing because it's not like, oh man, it's like the next Avengers movie.
And surely it's in where I'm at, right?
It's where you're at. So, but for Andy, it is not as most movies, but for me, it plays at a little indie theater here, so I went to go watch it, and it was super good. And then one thing that I watched on TV was American Horror Story Apocalypse, and that was really bad.
Was it?
As expected, because American Horror Story hasn't been good since season 2 or 3.
I didn't even like season 2. I really liked the first one.
I love season 2.
More than the first one?
No, not more than the first one, but it's pretty hand in hand. I love Asylum a lot. Coven is where it was kind of iffy for me. It was alright, but it wasn't like great. First 2 seasons I really like, but I only watched the episode was because it's supposed to be a crossover between Murder House and Coven, but I don't think it's gonna get that way till like episode 6, and I don't know when. Like I don't know how long the season's gonna be, and it was not a good episode. But American Horror Story hasn't been good since season 2 or 3, in my opinion, so didn't really surprise me. And that should do it. So I recommend everyone go watch 8th Grade in theaters if you can. But
unless you don't have it like Andy.
Yeah, unless you don't have it like Andy, who's gonna have to wait to rent it like everyone else.
I will probably have a better time laying in my bed and watching it than going to the theater, to be honest.
Gonna keep that blanket on tight. That's my 8th grade.
Don't have a washing machine here. I gotta be careful.
All right, so that's where we're gonna end it. Thank you to whoever listened, and you're welcome. And that should do it. See you next week. I love you.
Bye.
Later.